Hi there, and welcome to our Summer Essentials class. I'm Christy Gammon, team leader with Team Share and Shine, and we are going to learn about some of my favorite doTERRA essential oils and products to use in the summer. Before I share my screen with you, I just wanted to start out by saying that over the past year and a half, maybe 2 years, I've really learned to start appreciating what's best about all the different seasons of the year, but to be honest, I am a summer girl. This is my season. This is the time of year that I just come to life and that I love the most. And so I'm really excited to be back with you here on a glorious summer evening. We have had sunshine today. We've just had a light rain shower. So there's a nice breeze coming in through the window. I've got the window open. It's not too hot. It's absolutely glorious. So I'm thrilled that you're here with me. I invite you to fire up some of your favorite essential oils. I've got, just to highlight, the diffuser going in the background here. It's a new favorite summer recipe of mine called Citrus Summer Remix, and it features Passion essential oil blend from our Emotional Aromatherapy collection. And it's got some warm, spicy oils in it, like cinnamon. And then that is balanced by bergamot and lime. So it's just that sweet, spicy summer mix that is delicious to breathe. And then I wanted to just say cheers to you all. This is a glass of the delicious Tangerine Paradise Punch, which I now call the taste of summer. It's got orange juice, lemonade, a really nice blend of tropical fruits, frozen tropical fruits, including strawberries, mangoes, and pineapples, and then a few drops of our tangerine oils. So with that, I toast you all. I wish you could taste that with me. You have to come to a live class sometime, and I will be happy to serve you a glass to enjoy. Oh my gosh, that is so delicious. But without further ado, let me share our presentation that will guide our conversation for this evening. And let's jump in. So this is our Summer Essentials class. This is a brand new class that I've put together just this summer, and I'm thrilled to share it with you all. Here's a picture of my husband, Greg, and myself, and our daughter, Kate, who is 9, just about to turn 10 this summer. We also have 2 adult children, Greg and Zach, who are out making their mark on the world. And we are all passionate essential oil educators and enthusiasts. My personal testimony, I won't go into all the great detail of it, but just to say that my path to healing and wholeness started from a place that was just deeply rooted in all kinds of mystery illnesses, aches and pains, sickness, infections, just random. Nothing wasn't anything too serious, but enough to just really bring me down, lower my energy, make me feel less than on a regular basis. And there weren't any medications that could help me. So I had a friend who was very brave and shared essential oils with me. This was more than 8 years ago, so way before they were experiencing the popularity that they are today. And I was just blown away by how they worked. In the beginning, they were supporting a skin issue that I had, so they just really helped support my skin and then boost my immune system. But over time, I started incorporating a variety of the essential oils and the supplements into my daily habits and routines, and it has just been absolutely life-changing for me. And I'll point out that I am a doTERRA wellness advocate, and I love saying that I'm a wellness advocate because they could have easily called us essential oil advocates. But the fact that they called us wellness advocates points to the fact that we are a wellness company. This is not about a magic bullet or a magic pill so that you can go ahead with all your bad habits and eat whatever you want and live however you want and just, grab one of these miracle bottles and it makes it all better. It's really about coming alongside regular, daily, healthy habits and enriching your life, enhancing those experiences. So today, as Kate's about to celebrate her 10th birthday just next month, I feel 10 years younger than I did when she was born. I should feel 10 years older at a minimum, but I don't. I feel amazing. I have really high energy. I sleep well. I sleep less than I needed to back in the day. I have incredible mental clarity and focus, and I just rarely get sick anymore. So all of that to say, I'm absolutely on a mission that now that I'm living my best life, that I want as many people who are available and who listen to me to have your best life as well. And so that's why I would set aside some time on a beautiful summer evening to hang out here online with you and hopefully give you some tools and tips that you need to start by having your best summer ever. So in typical summer fashion, let's dive right in. Let's talk about 3 oils, peppermint, lavender, and lemon to start. And whether you are brand new to oils or you're a seasoned oils user, I want to either point out or remind you that if you have these 3 oils in your collection, then you can do so much. Let's begin with peppermint. I love to start all my classes with some peppermint oil, and we're going to do the signature doTERRA move. Here's my peppermint right here. So if you have oils and you want to experience them along with me, go ahead and get your peppermint out. We're going to put 1 drop here in our palm and just rub that in, and then take a deep inhale. If it's warm where you are right now, you can even rub a little bit on the back of your neck, and that'll bring your body temperature down. But the reason why I love to start classes with peppermint is that it opens up your airways so that you'll be able to experience all the different oils that we'll share, we'll be passing around fully. And it also opens up your brain cells. So it opens up your mind to receive new information and then be able to remember and recall it later. So that's fantastic when you're learning something new. And then for each of the oils that we talk about tonight, I'm going to be sharing with you some physical properties and some emotional benefits. So I want to give credit where credit is due. And these physical properties are going to be coming from my Modern Essentials book. And the emotional benefits are going to be coming from this Emotions and Essential Oils reference guide. And just so you know, these are not based on hunches or suggestions or, oh, I'll give this a try. These are grounded in research, clinical studies, which are documented and referenced in these books. So you can rest assured that these claims are grounded in science. So the physical properties for peppermint. And these, let me also say, are just short lists because I don't want to bore you with rambling and long information on each one of these oils, but I've abbreviated them to just hit some of the highlights. So there's all of these and more. The physical properties for peppermint are analgesic, antibacterial, anti-inflammatory, antiseptic, antiviral, and invigorating. Emotionally, it's called the oil of a buoyant heart. And you'll see me smile every time I say the emotional names because I think they're beautiful. So peppermint will foster optimism, relief, and strength to face emotional pain. So that's beautiful. And then I'm just going to highlight some of my favorite summer uses for most of these oils. So I already mentioned that peppermint's going to bring down your body temperature. That's great on a warm day. It can also increase your stamina and focus. So it's great to have on a long trip. If you're headed out on vacation, if you're going to be driving long hours, it's perfect for that long car ride or any outdoor activities that you're engaging in. Just a tip on oil storage. If you are going to be traveling by car or bus or train for that matter with your essential oils and you have to get out and leave them somewhere, I always encourage you to take them with you if we're on a car trip and we stop for maybe a bathroom break or a restaurant where we're going to be out of the car for a little bit. You do not want to leave your oils baking in a hot car. They're always to be stored in a cool, dry place. So I try to keep them contained in 1 or 2 different bags or boxes that I can easily grab out and take in with me if I have to get out of my car for a while. Let's move on. This is lavender. Also, in each of these cases, I have a beautiful slide up for you. So there's a lot of information you can glean off of that. I choose not to read slides word for word typically, so I'll let you absorb that while I enhance it with some additional information. Lavender is called the Swiss Army knife of essential oils. And as I read and as you take in the information on the slide, I don't think you'll doubt that for a minute. Some of the physical properties of lavender are analgesic, anticonvulsant, antidepressant, antifungal, antihistamine, anti-infectious, anti-inflammatory, antiseptic, anti-tumor, regenerative, and sedative. And let's just smell lavender. Delicious. Lavender is the oil of communication and calm. So it fosters open communication, emotional honesty, and peace of mind. And in the summer, I love to use lavender to support my skin. It's good for really anything that your skin needs. And it also helps with wound care. It can assist in clotting blood and reducing pain. And you'd think it would sting if you've got a scrape or a scratch and maybe you've broken the skin. It doesn't sting at all. It doesn't burn. It's just very relieving and soothing and a wonderful thing to do to help address a wound, especially when it's fresh in those first couple minutes and you're trying to figure out the best next step. And then let's look at lemon. Gorgeous citrus oil, one of our sunshines in a bottle. So if it's not summer, if it's not warm where you are, any citrus oil will help bring back the feelings of summer. Love lemon. So some of lemon's physical properties are anti-cancer, antidepressant, antiseptic, antifungal, antioxidant, antiviral, astringent, invigorating, refreshing, and tonic. Emotionally, it's the oil of focus, and it helps foster focus, energy, mental clarity, being rational and joyful. And I think that's amazing to combine rational and joyful at the same time. What a beautiful balance. I would love to experience more of that because normally I'm one or the other. And so to have that combination, that's really cool. And then in the summer, tip for citrus oils, and this is a little safety tip, is that all citrus oils are photosensitive. So if you're applying them topically, then you want to avoid exposure to the sun for 12 hours, a minimum of 12 hours. That's not easy to do in the summer. So a delicious way to incorporate your citrus oils is to add a drop or 2 to your water. And let me just show you, I always will recommend for your water, I have grapefruit actually in my water bottle right now. And you're going to want to use a glass container. This one's covered in silicone, so even if I drop it, it's fine. But a glass container or stainless steel, or if in the evening, I don't drink too many hot beverages in the summer, but it is still nice sometimes to have a cup of tea winding down in the evening. Or if you're a coffee drinker, or in the wintertime, if you do your hot chocolate or hot toddy, a ceramic mug is fine for your essential oils in a beverage as well. And so I won't go into a whole lot of detail on the introduction to essential oils. If you're brand new, I want to hit a few highlights for you tonight, but I would encourage you to look for one of our intro classes, whether that's live or online, to get a deeper dive into exactly what are essential oils, how do they work in our bodies, how do I use them, what are all the safety tips, and then they're all over the place as far as the marketplace these days. Why would I choose doTERRA? But for our purposes tonight, let's just hit a couple of highlights. And I always like to go over the disclaimer that doTERRA essential oils do not prevent, treat, or cure disease. And so what handles those? Prevention is a matter of your daily health habits and choices. So if you're doing all the right things, then your body is naturally going to be prevented from falling prey to every illness or seasonal threat that comes down the pike. Treatment, we're still going to work hand in hand with our medical professionals. We want to make sure we have the right diagnosis. We want to make sure we're talking with someone who's trained to be able to explore all the alternatives that are available to us, and certainly fix any broken parts that we have. And then finally, cure. When the body receives the amount of time and pain management it needs, it's designed always to fight back toward wholeness and healing. So the body actually is divinely designed to cure itself. And so we're just going to do everything we possibly can to come alongside and support those three things that just exist naturally within our choices, the resources that are available to us in the divine design of our bodies. And so just hitting a couple of highlights. What are essential oils? They're the natural aromatic compounds found in plants and all the different parts of plants and trees, whether that be the leaves, the stems, the flower petals, the roots even, and the rinds of citrus fruits. They're powerful and effective, and they do amazing things as the lifeblood of our plants. And they can do these same things when they're inside our bodies. They can protect us from illness and disease, ward off environmental threats, and provide entire body, mind, body, and spirit system support. All of those things that they do for the plant, they can also do for us. And just drawing your attention to the screen, this is actually a peppermint leaf. So on the left is what it would look like if you have that growing in your garden, or if you're taking a nature walk and you see it out somewhere. And on the right is what it looks like under a microscope. And so those little white sacs are actually where the essential oils live. And if you've ever rubbed a leaf that you found and experienced this burst of aromatic fragrance, that's because you've released the oil from that little sac. And so then you're able to enjoy it. So that's one way to experience essential oils. But if you don't have peppermint growing in your garden, or don't feel like going out and finding it every time, then you can experience it from these beautiful little bottles. And the top three ways to experience an essential oil are topically. The palms of your hands and the bottoms of your feet have the largest pores, so that gets it into the system quickly. And then aromatically, as I pointed out, we have a diffuser going here in the background. And then we all have our own built-in diffuser. So like that signature move we did at the beginning, that's how you can experience aromatically any oil that you like. And then also you can just smell it directly from the bottle. And internally, you can put a drop or two in a water or beverage of your choice and experience the oils internally. Or you can put them in a veggie capsule and take them that way as well. Sometimes you could put them in a spoon with a little bit of honey to help them go down. And then I want to cover, I believe strongly in using your essential oils daily as part of your health and wellness routines. There's that reference back to whole body wellness again. And so not just hit and miss, oh yeah, I forgot I have those oils, but really incorporating them into all of your daily routines to help support you. And then finally, we want to use them safely. And so you see the girl on the screen, she's drinking them in her water. I would never recommend internalizing essential oil and essential oil other than doTERRA's. And why is that? Because of our CPTG, or certified pure therapeutic grade quality. It's the highest quality standard available in the world today, and that's confirmed by third-party testing. It's also based on the best possible sourcing, and that includes the highest quality soil, ideal climate and temperature, the regions where the plants and trees grow indigenously, wherever that might be on the planet, and that they're harvested sustainably by growers who have been loving on these plants and trees for generations. That is just an unmatched combination of factors that go into the quality of the oils that we provide. And so I want to point you to a couple of references. Again, I'm just hitting the highlights here, which is so hard for me to do because I love to get into the detail of this. But check out doTERRA.com and also source2you.com, just the way that it's spelled out on your screen there, with T-O and Y-O-U spelled out. Those are amazing resources online where you can learn lots more. Make sure you look up Healing Hands Foundation and co-impact sourcing, and that will give you an indication of the heart of our company as well. And if you have a chance, go to my personal page. We had BOGO specials last week, and frankincense was one of the oils that we featured. And so I posted again because I'd posted it before, but I love this video on frankincense, and it talks about our sourcing and everything that goes into that amazing bottle of oil. And at the end, the woman says, "What's in this bottle?" I say love. And I just think that's a beautiful summary of everything that goes into every single bottle of oil that doTERRA produces. And that's what we want to get into your hands and into your lives. So be sure to check that out. And so let's jump back into our summer oils and look at the category venturing out. And so we're going to touch on sun safety and how to deal with bugs. And so here's some tips for sun safety. This is information that I found on msn.com. And again, I won't read them all to you, but you can see there are hazards to being out in the sun for extended periods of time. So we want to be very careful during these summer months of the year. But we also want to recognize that the sun can be very beneficial. So while I recommend avoiding the hours of 10 a.m. to 2 p.m., because that's when the sun's rays can be their most harmful, I absolutely recommend going out either earlier than that or later than that and still soaking up the power of the sun's rays at least once a day, a minimum of 15 minutes. I invite you to take off your shoes and socks and just put your feet to the earth. Feel the grass, feel the dirt, feel the clay, whatever you have in your part of the world. Ground your feet to the earth. Experience just the calming, regulating that can bring to your body, to your breath. Take some deep cleansing breaths of the fresh air. Listen to the sights and sounds around you, birds chirping, and so forth. Close your eyes for a little bit and just feel the warmth of the sun. Let it warm up that air-conditioned skin that, if it's anything like mine, is just freezing. But enjoy it for all of its benefits. And that being said, I am going to pause our screen share for just a minute, and so that I can show you a little more close up a featured collection that I've put together. This is our summer survival kit, and I'm just going to show you a couple of the products in here. These are some fun DIY that I put together. This is an after sun relief spray featuring distilled water and our lavender. So it's absolutely beautiful, so soft to the skin. If you happen to experience a burn, or even after that, a couple days later, if you're peeling, this is really great to put on. And you can couple that, either the spray or the lavender essential oil, with our plain lotion, which is very moisturizing. I use this every day. It's beautiful, and it's unscented, so it pairs with any essential oil that you might choose. And so lavender for your skin. Then this is a second item, and it's a cool down spray. So this features distilled water and our peppermint essential oil. So if you're going to be out and about, either at the zoo all day or just even running errands in and out of the car, it's not really cooling off. You can put a little bit of this on the shoulders, the back of the neck, and that peppermint will help regulate your body temperature and bring you back down to cool. And the final one that I'm going to show before we slip back into our presentation is a natural sunblock. And this I put together with a base of fractionated coconut oil, and doTERRA provides that as well. And this is specially formulated so that it stays liquid. And then the coconut oil has about a 5 to 7 SPF on its own. And then I combined it with Hawaiian sandalwood in this recipe, which smells delicious, and it offers about a 30 SPF. So the two of them together puts you in that 35 to 37 range. So there's your natural sunblock. And then the other two products in here are our TerraShield spray and our tropical lip balm. And I'm going to bring us back into our presentation to look at a little more detail on those. So this is our TerraShield Outdoor Blend, and I will share some physical properties of that as well. It's highly repellent without any harmful ingredients. The emotional benefits is called the oil of shielding, and wait till you hear this. Even though it's formulated to be a physical repellent, a protector for your skin, which is a very practical physical use, here are some of the emotional benefits of this amazing blend of oils: courage, confidence, safety, and strong boundaries. I just absolutely love that. So for summer, you will not find the Gammon family out after 6 p.m. without applying TerraShield to our bodies. And we just put it all over. A little bit goes a long way. So we only go through a couple bottles of this per summer for our family of 3. And I think that's pretty amazing because we do apply it liberally and we do use it regularly. For our skin, we absolutely love the smell of it. It's not a heavy, greasy, oil-based product. So your skin is protected. It's pleasant to put on. It's moisturizing to the skin. And then you get all the amazing physical and emotional benefits of it as well. And then here's our tropical lip balm, which I absolutely love all throughout the year. It helps hydrate, soothe, and soften your lips for real. Like most chapsticks or lip balms or whatever you want to call them that you would buy at the grocery or wherever you buy your makeup, unfortunately have ingredients in them that cause chapping or breaking of the skin on your lips. And that's obviously the exact opposite of what you're going for. This product really does hydrate your lips and give you nice, smooth lips all the time. And because it has ylang ylang, clementine, and lime oils in it, it really has a delicious tropical scent and flavor. And so it helps remind me of summer all year long. And so after we've made a splash, it's time now to look into recovery and relaxation. So we're going to look at some oils that will help us deal with stress and tension, and then help us usher in more rest and relief. The first one is doTERRA's Serenity Blends. And for these blends, I'm going to be reading you the ingredient list, and then each of the oils listed will have its own string of physical properties. So based on the ones that we've read so far, even the short list, you've heard them average 5 to 8 physical properties per single oil. So as I read all these single oils to you, you can just be calculating in your mind how many benefits you're getting from those single oils when you put them all together into a blend. So here's our Serenity, and I'm just going to breathe that in. Experiencing the benefits of lavender, hoe wood, cedarwood, ylang ylang, sweet marjoram, Roman chamomile, vanilla bean absolute, vetiver, and Hawaiian sandalwood. Oh my goodness. So this is called the oil of tranquility, and the emotional benefits are calm, tranquil, peaceful, relaxed, compassionate, and connected. And in the summer, we love to put just a drop or two of this on our fresh, clean linens. So to have that on your pillow or sheets, something that's going to be up by your face at bedtime, is just very calming and relaxing. You can certainly diffuse it or put a couple drops in a relaxing bath before you head off to bed. And that's lovely. Clary Calm is our next oil. And this is the Women's Monthly Blend. And I gotta tell you, it's never been my favorite smell, but it grows on me because for sure my body needs it from time to time. But in addition, just the fact that it works really well. It gives me an appreciation for it, even if it's not my favorite combination of smells. I'm not a huge floral fan, and so I just appreciate it for what it does for me versus getting really excited about the floral scent. Now, if you're into a floral scent, you may absolutely love it. Many people do. It's got clary sage, lavender, bergamot, Roman chamomile, cedarwood, ylang-ylang, geranium, fennel, carrot seed, palmarosa, and vitex. So doTERRA does not hold back on these blends that is packed. This one is called the Oil of Vulnerability. Get that? And it fosters receptivity, serenity, empathy, nurturing, and bonding. So maybe during that time of the month where you feel a little round and maybe not as much of that empathy and nurturing as you'd like, this is a beautiful oil to help balance and calm those emotions down. In the summer, I just like to think about, what if you've looked forward to for a long time and planned a great vacation or getaway, and then it happens to be that time of the month. And so you don't want that to be spoiled by hormone imbalance or whatever symptoms that you're dealing with. And so to be able to not only alleviate those symptoms, but then help support your body, mind, and spirit so that you can really enjoy that time away, enjoy your family, then that's what it's all about. And next is Aroma Touch. And I love this oil. I don't think it gets enough credit. This blend is called the Massage Blend. It has basil, grapefruit, cypress, marjoram, lavender, and peppermint. It's called the Oil of Relaxation. And the emotional benefits that it brings are balance, flexibility, comfort, and an open mind and heart. And I like to call this oil Deep Blue Light. So I think a lot of people know about Deep Blue, but they think of it in terms of, oh, I've pulled a muscle, or I've really got myself in a bind. I need Deep Blue. But for me, maybe you've just had a long day. I love to just breathe in Aroma Touch, just personally rub a little bit on my shoulders, my upper back, and just relax and let that stress go. So maybe you've had a long day. Either it's been a busy work day or just hanging out with your kids all day long because it's summer break. Either way, just to bring back that ease, that feeling of summer that we love that maybe was slipping away for a little bit, highly recommend Aroma Touch for that. And then let's go over two single oils in this category. And the first one is lemongrass. Here's lemongrass. Let me just open that up. Oh my goodness. Okay, the physical properties of lemongrass are analgesic, antibacterial, anti-cancer, anti-inflammatory, antiseptic, repellent, revitalizer, sedative, tonic, and vasodilator. The emotional benefits of lemongrass. This is called the oil of cleansing, and it brings about spiritual clarity, non-attachment, and simplicity. And so why I love this oil for summer is it may smell like a citrus oil. It has that bright, cheery smell to it, but it's actually a grass oil, as you can see from the picture on the screen. And so it's super in place of a citrus oil for your summer for topical application. So I shave my legs every day, and I use the plain lotion that I showed earlier. Use that every day to be able to put that moisture back in. And all throughout the year, I typically will grab a citrus oil just to boost my mood and give me a little bit of energy. But in the summer, I don't want to do that because I might end up outside with my daughter during the day, and I'm not going to have 12 hours to recover from a topical application of a citrus oil. So perfect substitute is lemongrass. It gives me all of those cleansing and mood boosting and energizing properties that I love for my citrus oil, but doesn't put me in jeopardy of photosensitivity. So I think that's a huge win. And then you also will be able to process more fully whatever emotions you might be experiencing. And so little caution with lemongrass. If you are prone to holding in emotions, you might find yourself welling up or just bursting. A lot of times I will be expressing gratitude for the many blessings in my life. And I'm not usually a crier, but if I've used lemongrass in the recent past, then the tears might start to flow, because it really does just help you process through emotions fully, which is a beautiful thing. Little side benefit there. And then here's cedarwood. Oh my goodness. Okay. Focus. Cedarwood. There you go. I'm going to use a drop of this. Another one of my favorites. A slow oil coming out of the bottle. It is a tree oil, and some of those are a little thicker. Love the smell of cedarwood. So some of the physical properties are antifungal, anti-infectious, antiseptic, specific to urinary and pulmonary, astringent, diuretic, repellent, and sedative. The emotional benefits, it's called the oil of community, and it helps you be more emotionally connected, and it brings about feelings of belonging and support. Beautiful. And so why I love it in the summer and truly all year long is that it's a great alternative if you're not a floral fan. And so anytime you hear people talk about lavender and serenity with so much excitement, if you feel like, oh, I've smelled them and they're not my favorite, I'll use them because they work, but I really don't love the smell. I encourage you to try cedarwood. Every time I breathe it in, it does have a smokiness to it, which I'm surprised that doesn't bother me, because I'm highly allergic to smoke, whether that be cigarette smoke or a fire or what have you. But for me, it takes me back. The beauty of our olfactory system, when you breathe something in, goes through the limbic and the olfactory, which is seated in the brain right next to your memory. And so I have these fond memories of opening the cedar closet at my mom's house every summer to put away the winter clothes and pull out our summer clothes and try things on and see what still fits and make a list of things that we want to go out shopping for. It's just such a fun memory of my childhood and just ushering in that summer season every year. So every time I get out my cedarwood and enjoy a drop or two before bed, I'll put it on my neck so that I can just breathe it. It's like that little diffuser coming all around my face while I sleep. It's just perfect. I have that fond memory, and I just drift off to sleep very peacefully. So highly recommend that as an alternative to maybe some of the more popular rest and relaxation oils. And so then let's talk about nourishment. Summer is an absolutely delicious time to look at food as fuel. I don't know if this is true for you. This is true for me. I have less of an appetite in the summer. I'm just busier. I'm just enjoying more time outside. And so the foods that I want fewer meals, but it becomes even more important then to put the right types of foods into my body for fuel. So I've learned a lot about how to maximize my food as fuel, particularly in the summer. So days are longer, we want to keep going, and then just how beautiful it is to be able to give your body what it needs, give your body that natural energy through foods and natural, safe products. So here's the number one question when it comes to nutrition. Can I get everything my body needs from my diet? Sadly, no, you can't. That's the short answer. And as much as we want to say or think that all of our meals look like this beautiful plate on the slide, of course they don't. And so beyond that, we've got the quality of soil, the growing and farming methods that we use today compared to what was used when my grandparents or great-grandparents were alive. We're mass producing our produce at this point. And then with fast foods and less healthy options on every corner, the bottom line is that everybody needs some type of supplementation to make sure your body is getting all the nutrients that it needs. And so let me just speak for a moment about our lifelong vitality. And I've got these right here next to me. This is our lifelong vitality pack. It's the 3 bottles that appear on your screen. And let me just say, you may have had an essential oil experience to get you started. Maybe it was Digestion or On Guard that really helped just turn your digestive system around or give your immune system an incredible boost. And so you're so grateful for that. It's like a miracle for you. And I'm thrilled that you've had that experience. And because it's true that pretty much anything that you're dealing with, we do have an oil for that. I love saying that because it's true. Beyond that, though, if you're not addressing the root cause of those symptoms that are cropping up for you, then you're doing a huge disservice. And I hate to see anyone just, put a Band-Aid on something, get through the day and move on. In my opinion, Jesus came so that we could live life to the full. And I want to live life to the full. I'm feeling that way now. I want you to be able to live life to the full. And this is one way, this is a foundational way that you can do that. So I hope you stick around for the total wellness, the total healing that we have available to us. I'm not going to go into incredible detail right now because I just did a full class on lifelong vitality, which you're going to want to grab a notebook and a pen or pencil and sit down and really concentrate for it. It's loaded with science. We go through each bottle, all the ingredients that are included within them, how and why they work in our bodies down deep to the cellular level. So you can compare that with maybe other supplements you're investigating or currently taking, apples to apples, and realize why not an oil, but these supplements are doTERRA's #1 selling product. These are my own personal testimonies, and there are just, multiply it by thousands and thousands. There are now 6 million wellness advocates in doTERRA, and I know many of which take these lifelong vitality supplements daily. So just multiply this testimony by, the biggest number. I sleep better. I actually need less sleep than I used to. I have more energy. My brain fog was lifted. So I now experience mental clarity. I can get things done during the day. I can make decisions easier. I experience less pain. I get sick less often. I'm just not vulnerable to every seasonal threat or illness that comes down the pike. And I even volunteer in my daughter's elementary school on a regular basis. I have no fear about going into an elementary school and loving on all the kids in her class. If they come up to me and give me a hug, I embrace that. I have improved digestion. I have stronger hair and nails, and even improved vision. And like I said, that's just me. I love to take this every single day, and then I supplement my supplements with 2 additional. This is our Terrazyme digestive enzyme that just helps get the most nutrient value that you can out of those healthy foods that you are eating. And if you happen to choose a less healthy food, then you might just take more digestive enzyme to really help break that down and get it moving through your body faster, so it's not lingering and causing side effects. And then finally, this is Mito 2 Max. Mito, a nod to your mitochondria, the powerhouse of your cells. This comes in and gives you amazing natural energy, nothing habit forming, and no crash, because it's natural energy. It's coming in and giving your body the support that it needs without anything synthetic that your body has to figure out what it is and what to do with it. It just comes in and supports you naturally, and then goes through a natural process to pass through your body after you're done with it. I do not recommend taking this product after 2 p.m. in the afternoon. I take it at about 10 a.m. and I still have plenty of energy all the way until bedtime. So I love supplementing the supplements with that little extra dose of energy. That really has been amazing for me. So check out the Lifelong Vitality class. Let me know what questions you have. I'd be happy to talk with you more in depth about these products and how they can support your nourishment and nutrition in the summer and all year long. And then our last category is going to be travel. And whether you're on the go or you need a little more in-depth support through first aid, this category is for you. And I'm going to stop our screen share again because I want to show you some fun stuff. The first one I literally call my go bag. This is my little go bag, and it's big enough to carry everything I need for just, running around town, doing errands, or a day trip. But it's small enough to fit in a work bag, a gym bag, a diaper bag, pool bag, wherever you want to take it, this can go with you. And so inside, I'm just going to give you a sneak peek, I have my keychain, which has little samples in it so that I can share oils with people that I meet who might not know about them yet or who might need a little something. And then in here, I have just things that I might need while I'm out. Deep Blue Rub sample packet. I'm not going to go into depth on most of these. I've got my lip balm in here. I've got some peppermint beadlets. But if there's anything in here that you have questions about, you just let me know. I've got my Breathe Stick, my Correct-X, which we will talk about in just a second. I've got my Terra Shield that we talked about. And I've got my On Guard sanitizing mist, which we will talk about here shortly. I've got some On Guard throat drops down in there, and then just a variety of essential oils. Some of the ones we've already shared and a couple others coming up. Things that I would just want to have on hand in a pinch to be able to help myself, my daughter, any others that we're interacting with. And then probably about, oh gosh, at least 6, maybe 8 roller balls. I'll just show you, where's one for fun? Oh, Jasmine was one of our recent BOGO oils. I absolutely love this oil just to wear for a perfume. It's the oil of sexual purity, and it smells delicious. Let's see if I'm so oily I can't open it up right now. But I love to wear this one as a perfume, and just many of these in here are for the aromatherapy and the emotional benefit as well as the physical. So that's a sneak peek inside my go bag. And we'll elaborate on some of those items in a moment. And then I also want to show you my first aid kit that I put together. And this we take with us if we're going on a longer trip. And I'll admit, I'm not the most outdoorsy person in terms of activity. However, if we're going on vacation, I'll definitely take these along. And something that Greg and I do regularly is go on spiritual retreat. And those almost always have a nature walk or a hike of some sort built in during the weekend or the week. And so definitely would want to have your first aid on hand for something like that. So these are my 2 bags that go together. This one says doTERRA to the rescue, and this one says oils to the rescue. These are available through a site called Aroma Tools. I highly recommend. They're both in the $15 to $20 range, and they come with all of the recipes, containers, and stickers you need to make the products inside. Now, this one is more of just an open container. It is insulated, so it'll keep everything nice and cool. But because this is just wide open, I've chosen to keep the recipes. There's a nice dilution chart. Here's all the recipes. And some extra supplies in here. There's gauze and bandages and all of that. And then there's also my bottle of fresh, clean, distilled water. And it's just got the cap on it to keep it secure, but there's also a spray top. So if I need to clean a wound, that's really great for a first response. And then the second bag is a little more compartmentalized. So that's where I have all of my aromatic and topical applications. So let me just open this up and let you have a sneak peek. In the top here is my summer survival kit. So there's those 5 products that I showed earlier. Then it has this nice little fold-out compartment in the middle, which is a zipper pouch, and that's actually where I have a pair of scissors and tweezers, because then they won't get lost in that other bag that's kind of open. And then here is this great middle compartment and the little zipper pouch, which they all just fell down in, so I'll show you what one looks like. It's full of these beautiful salves. This one's a peppermint salve. And then it also has all of these roller balls and sprays. And they are just formulated for anything that you might come in contact with. So this was a really fun project to put together. I literally just took an afternoon and followed all the recipes. I lined up all the different oils on my kitchen table, spread everything out, put everything together, and we love the convenience of having this to be able to take on a trip with us. So I encourage you to explore that. And then let me just share back my screen again. And we'll jump in with Correct-X. And this was one of the products that I pulled out of my go bag. I never go anywhere without a little tube of Correct-X. This blend includes frankincense, helichrysum, melaleuca, cedarwood, lavender, bisabolol, jojoba, philodendron, amaranth, bark extract, easy for me to say. All to say that it's packed with amazing ingredients that help to bring about healing of the skin. And so in the summer, instead of reaching for Neosporin, this is a natural alternative that pairs wonderfully with your favorite Band-Aid or bandage. Then Purify, what's this oil right here? Love, love, love this blend. It includes lemon, lime, Siberian fir, white fir, pine, citronella, melaleuca, and cilantro. And for summer, this is great for wound care, if you experience any type of sting or bite, and then for your pets, if you need pet applications, specifically removing a tick, Purify essential oil blend can be extremely beneficial. Then there are a variety of other pet applications, and we've just recorded 2 episodes of an event called Positively Spoiled. I encourage you to check those out because your essential oils are absolutely safe for use with your pets, and you can explore all the different uses for that. Purify is also an excellent cleansing blend, and we like to not only diffuse it, but if you really want to go a little crazy with it, you can purify the air of your entire home by putting a couple of drops on your furnace filter. And so especially when you're coming into spring and summer, you haven't aired the house out in a while, you're excited to get those windows open and some fresh air flowing through the home. A great combination with that fresh air coming in is to put a few drops of Purify on your furnace filters and just really cleanse and purify the air throughout your whole home. Love doing that. And then the final one in this category is our On Guard Sanitizing Mist, which I showed you is in my go bag. I absolutely love this product. The blend includes all of the On Guard oils and a natural apple extract. The alcohol involved actually is formulated to flash off the skin while the essential oils soak down in, which is all of what you want and none of what you don't. So I really appreciate that. In the summer, we're going to be taking this to the pool, to the lake, to the beach, wherever our travels take us, whether there are those specific warm weather adventures or just your daily, places that you go to refuel, and you're going to want to just sanitize your hands along the way, whether that be the grocery store, the gas station, a restaurant. It'll clean your hands as well as your surfaces. And so where I want to leave you today, hopefully, is feeling inspired and empowered, because that's how I've felt with my essential oils, and I would love to be able to share this gift with you. I also want you to be able to feel prepared for anything that comes your way, whether it's the summer or anytime during the year. If you're brand new to essential oils and you're considering enrollment, or if you're an experienced oils user and you would love to know ways to just maximize your membership, I have a couple more slides to share with you. If you're considering essential oils for the first time, considering your enrollment, then this month July of 2018 is such an opportune time for you. We have an enrollment promotion that's going on right now that with a qualifying order, you can get both copaiba and wild orange for free. And these are in the 15 milliliter size bottles. So this is an incredible offer to be able to piggyback onto whatever enrollment kit you might choose, or if you want to do a custom order and put together oils just for you and your family, you can hit those qualifying amounts with either a custom a la carte order or a kit and earn these 2 oils. Just to give you the idea of what a couple of our kits look like, the ones that we share the most are the Home Essentials kit, which the wholesale price is $275. And the beauty of our enrollment kits, and I always encourage people to invest in the biggest kit that you can afford, even if you need a little time to save up money for it, because this is the least amount you're ever going to pay for your oils, because they price them actually below wholesale. So right now, actually anytime you choose the Home Essentials kit, you're going to save $86.25 over and above the wholesale prices. So if you were to go through and add up all the things pictured in there, the petal diffuser and the top 10 oils, then you're going to save $86.25 over if you were to buy them individually after you became a member. This month, with the free copaiba and wild orange, you're actually saving $131.75 over and above wholesale. So that's amazing. Any day, it's like getting the petal diffuser and your On Guard for free. But right now, then you add in the free copaiba and the wild orange. So similarly then with the Natural Solutions kit, and this is the kit that our family chose. And we were so thrilled to have it. We always felt like we had whatever we needed. We looked up in our reference book, oh, we've got this going on. Is there something that could help us? We had something on hand. So it was extremely empowering to have this kit. We loved it. We had a great diffuser. We had a box to store our oils in, and we had some products from each category where doTERRA specializes. So the wholesale price is $550. Regularly, over and above wholesale pricing, if you were to just a la carte choose all of these items as a member, you're saving $228.95. With this month's promotion, you're actually saving almost $275. So that'd be like getting the entire Home Essentials kit for free. So it's really fun this month. Then for those of you who are already members, or if you're not yet, this is something you can look forward to, because doTERRA has just a world-class rewards program. One of the features of that is that every month you're going to have a 10% off product. This month is the delicious exfoliating body scrub. Don't eat it. It just smells really great and it works really well. So I love having that in our bathroom cabinet. But every month you'll have a different 10% off product to choose from. In addition, if you place a qualifying order by the 15th of the month, you'll also get a free oil or product. Love that every month. I look forward to finding out on the 1st of the month what the free oil is going to be. You also get chances to earn free points to use on whatever product you'd like to buy during the rest of the month based on the size of your order and the shipping that you choose. You always get 100% points to dollars back for whatever shipping you choose. So I love that. And then we have loyalty reward program kits. So just like doTERRA offers with our enrollment kits, once you're a member, if you're participating in the loyalty rewards program, then they have 6 additional kits that you can purchase for below wholesale. So each one is like getting a bonus oil for free when you order it as the kit instead of choosing these oils a la carte. And there are an additional 2 customizable kits for skincare and the supplements. So you can build a customizable skincare or supplement kit. So there's actually 8 loyalty reward kits that you can put together for pricing below wholesale. These 2 that I'm featuring tonight have a lot of the products that we talked about as far as our summer essentials in them. The top one is the Athlete Care Kit. So the wholesale price is $145 and you're saving $24.50. The Calm and Harmony Kit is the below picture. The wholesale price is $140 and you're saving $18.25. So in both cases, it's kind of like getting one of the oils for free. Absolutely cool. And so thank you so much for joining me tonight. I'm happy to answer any of your questions. In essence of time and for the sake of our recording, I'm going to be looking at those questions afterward, and I'll be answering them whether you've participated through Zoom or the Facebook Live. I will be answering those questions for everybody to be able to reference after. So I look forward to any questions. Just put them in the comments, and I'll be getting to those tonight. I would love to connect with you here on Facebook or live at a local class. Yet this month, we have my husband's DIY health workshops for men coming up on Sunday, July 29th. You can choose the 2 p.m. or 7 p.m. workshop based on your schedule. And if you'd like to find out about our classes coming up in August, we're going to have a full schedule again for the month of August. Just send me a private message with your email address, and I'd be happy to put you on our mailing list so you get that full schedule of classes. If you'd like to do a one-on-one custom wellness consultation with me, I'd love to be able to sit down with you. Then we can take a more in-depth look at your personal situation, your health goals and needs, let you sample what oils, experience whatever oils live in person that are of interest to you, answer your questions one-on-one, and then put together a program that's custom designed to benefit you and your family. I'd absolutely love to do that. So let me just exit out of my screen share and say thank you again. I hope you have a great night, and I hope to see or hear from you soon. Here's to your best summer ever, and here's to your continued health and wellness. Thanks, and have a great night.